Hi Jerry, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on what we worked on the other day. Sorry it's a bit late getting to you, but I didn't get your email, so completely my fault. Just recap on this here. First thing we're going to look at is your head. So if we have a little look at your head and then look at your eye line. Now a lot of people don't talk about eye line, but eye line is one of the most important things in the swing because it really does start a chain of reactions. If we look here at Robert Rock, we'll just draw a line around his head. And his eyes are looking straight at the ball, if not slightly to the right of the ball as we're looking at it. So if we look at you again, Jerry, we're going to see your head straight away is moving. We can see that there if I draw a line through the bubble. Okay, we're going to see you shift to the right and it drops. Okay, now your eyes to me now, if I change the colour, are pointing even further this way. So your perception of the ball is just a little bit out. Down the line, when we looked at all these positions, they're very, very good. I just don't like the fact that you've moved off it, and I don't like the fact that we start to get a little bit crunched when we come in now. We can see now that head is dropping, and it just gets you a little bit stuck. Okay, so that's the first thing with your head. If we look at Roberts quickly, once we run through here, so we can see his head hardly moves. This is the camera that wobbles, but you can see his head doesn't move at all. And then when he starts down, his head actually moves slightly forwards because he's getting on top of it. Okay, so if I just go back there and get rid of all these lines for you. The second part we worked on really was holding the lag. So you and Robert here have got fantastic strength here and good lag. We can see yours is there and his is pretty much just under horizontal. Okay, now the difference with him is that he's going to carry on just turning the chest hard and letting that left arm go across his chest. So at impact there, we can see his left hand is a long way ahead of the ball. If we have a look at yours, Jerry, coming in, as you've made contact, I would say the club head is nearly beating your hands. What would you say? So I would say that. So you've added loft. So one of the things you said is you could do with a little bit more power. I thought you hit it very straight, but to me you're adding loft at impact. So you was hitting, I think, a 6-iron. I think we was turning it into a 7, where if Robert's hitting a 6-iron, he'll be turning it into at least a 5 or a 4 with the downward pressure and lag. So, and if we just carry on with your swing, we'll see as you come through, we're going to see this right hand of yours just rolling over. So we can see at this frame now, it's a very broken position here where the shaft is. If we look at Roberts as he goes through, you're going to see his left arm and club stays in a straight line pretty much all the way to where you are. So we can see that left arm and club almost form a straight line, where yourself, we can see you've got a little bit of flick going on. So we worked hard on that, and what we did was we put a stick in the shaft. So the stick was sticking out the club, do you remember? And just worked on a few of those for me. But you really had to get the feeling that you was hitting down on it. So big divot, really get that left arm going across your chest more, okay? And that's going to get the club and just holding on to it. We can see here how much of a wrap there is there. If we look at Roberts as he goes through, we can see there. It's very different, isn't it? It's a lot more extension in that. So I think you swing it great, Jerry. I just think we need to get more out of it. So I want to see a little bit more turf. If we look down here at Roberts here, we can see massive divot coming out here. Okay, and then from there you're just going to swing left across you, okay, and not release the club. That's really important. So practice with that alignment stick down the shaft. Great little drill, just 30-yard shots, getting yourself the feeling. And it's exactly the same as when we was hitting some pitch shots. You really need to work hard at getting that left arm across the chest, no hand action, turn hard with the chest.